That's right.
Michael, how's everything going?
Good, man. I'm just here to enjoy a fight. Coming to see one of my buddies fight, Johnny Rice. Take this W on the B side.
Yeah, it's the main event. He's in there. Right. It's short notice, but he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's been helping me spar for the last couple of weeks, so he's in shape. So I'm excited. I'm excited for him.
How's camp going during the pandemic?
Oh, good. It was a lot. It was a little more tedious than normal. We had to be a little more precautious. Usually I train when everybody else trained, but I had to keep the gym private. Vegas right now is like the second most highest with the COVID symptoms right now. Tafio got it. Oh snap! Tafimo got it. Go see what happened. And Tyson got it. Yeah, so and that was all Vegas.
Gerald Washington got it too.
Oh yeah.
His main event, but that's good. But Rice is in.
Yeah.
Who you're supporting, so that's big.
Right. That's right. So and he was taking all the precautions with us too, Johnny Rice. So he's ready. I'm ready, and we ready to go.
Now there's a lot of There's a lot of speculation that Tyson may have needed more time, or he was knocked out in the gym. What did you think about that?
I think it was. Oh well, we do know that he wasn't doing too well in the gym, but not enough to not call the fight off. I think that it was kind of to me it was kind of funny because the first day they said somebody on his team got COVID, and then the next thing we heard was Tyson got COVID. So I thought that was a little fishy. So
and there was no official statement, right?
Yeah, and everybody's using the whole COVID thing for some type of plagiarism anyway. So it doesn't surprise me.
Now let's talk about you. Your fight Tuesday. Triller. They signed the deal with the Hulu Theater, Mecca Boxing.
That's right.
How do you feel about showcasing your talent, main eventing Tuesday night?
And man, it's crazy because Madison Square, they're fiending right now for fights to be there. It was sold out in like 10 minutes. Just because it's the Madison Square and it's New York, everybody's vibing. You know what I'm saying? They can't wait to come out. You know what I'm saying? So it was a beautiful situation for me. A main event. I think I got to do a little bit extra. Usually I just feel like I got to fight. This time I feel like I got to perform. I'm on Triller. I'm on that type of platform that's there for performance with the different artists and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to do a little spin and do my part on it.
What can the fans expect Tuesday night?
Expect fireworks. I'm going to go get them. I'm very fast pace. So, expect me to go get them and try to get them out of there.
And also that same night, I guess Dipset is having a versus battle against The Lock.
That's right.
What do you think of that? What do you think?
Oh man, I think it's dope. I don't know who's gonna win. Jadakiss was my favorite rapper growing up, but Dipset was. I kind of grew up more with Dipset as a group, so they all got a lot of hits, and it's gonna be a fun, good time to watch. That's why New York is gonna be going crazy out there. This is gonna be my second time at Madison at the Hulu Theater. And last time it was already crazy. We didn't even have any support. So this time I don't know what to expect, to be honest.
Now we spoke about Fury Wilder earlier. Who do you have in the third fight? How do you think that's going to go?
I think I'm leaning more towards Fury because
boxing skills.
Yeah, and he got a draw the first fight, which was controversy, and he just got off of the couch, and then there was his first fight back. And then he won the second fight. So I can't talk about all the allegations and all the cheating and stuff if they're doing a third fight, which is kind of weird, But maybe that was the way of Deontay getting it, getting it back. And a fighter would always want to do that. So it does make sense like that. But I could see I'm edging it to Tyson Fury. But I don't know if these fights. It's so much business and so much things and politics going on. It's very hard to say if these fights are going to even happen.
How about Pacquiao Spence?
Oh man, I think that's a great fight for boxing. I think boxing wins on that night. I think Earl is, that's my classmate, my Olympic alumni. So I'm definitely going to have to go with my man Earl, the truth. I think he's just a little bit younger, a little bit more sturdy. I think that Pacquiao is going to obviously cause some issues because he's the legend and he's always caused issues for every fighter. So, but I think that Earl's going to just step it up. You know, as Earl has gears in him, and he's going to push it there.
Now, a fight that's coming up August. I know it's Woodley and Paul. You know, I know that fight. Some people are very into it, and some people are saying, you know, this is not good for boxing. What's your view about this kind of fight?
I think immediately, right off the bat, it made me not good for boxing because it feels like we're taking the boxer's money. But I think overall, us bringing new fans, new eyes to the sport, you know, and to the fan base of boxing, even though we don't really, other than Jake Paul, we don't really have, you know, I don't know who else is on the undercard or not, but we're bringing new eyes to the sport. That's what Triller's doing. So I think it's all good. At the end of it, I think it's all going to be worth it.
Now De La Hoya is making his return, and now it's not going to be an exhibition anymore. You know, do you think as you're a fighter, fighters that take long layoffs and then come back, is that something that can be done, or it's just when it's over, it's over?
You know, it's very hard to say. When you're a fighter, it's very hard to. When you're a fighter, it's very hard to let that go. That's all we know. You know what I'm saying? We've done it all our life, and those have been our biggest paydays. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, obviously, De La Hoya is probably not hurting with money like that, but it's in him. You know, he's the golden boy. He's been there for quite some time, and he wants to test himself. He's starting to see a lot of, you know, foofer, you know, around the sport, and some things that they could, you know, some people that he might could take. You know what I'm saying? Just need to get in a little shape. He's a GOAT, so you know, he's always going to want to test his skills. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a bad thing.
Porter Crawford. What do you think about that fight?
Ooh, Porter Crawford. I think
just order. That's a tough one.
I think, yeah, I think Sean gives him a run for his money, like he does every opponent. I think that's a tough one. I think this is going to depend on Terrence Crawford's game plan, because we know what type of we know where Sean's coming from. He's going to come get you. He's going to, you know, attack, and he's not going to stop until the bell is over. You knock him out. So I think that it's very hard one to call, but it's going to be a good fight. I really think that Sean. I think both fights, both opponents are. It's a winnable fight for both of them.
Now, styles make fights. You know, as you just mentioned, Porter and potentially fighting Crawford. You know, is there a chance that John Porter stops Terrence Crawford?
I don't think he stops him. I think he may overwhelm him on points and get him a little, in a few of those rounds, get him a little discouraged, and then he might switch, you know, stance and have to, you know, change up a little bit. But I don't think he stops him. But I think he could win by decision for sure. And I mean, Sean, I mean, he has the ability, but I just don't see that happening.
Joshua-Usyk. What do you think about Joshua?
Oh, I think the Joshua-Usyk fight is, what's up, baby? I think the Joshua-Usyk fight is a good fight, man, for Anthony Joshua. I think Anthony Joshua this is a real test for him. This is like one of the only big, I mean, not his only test, but one of his biggest tests. If he overthrows this fight, I would have to give him a lot of credit because of the type of fighter that Usyk is, and the type of the style to make fights is really a hard fight to me, in my eyes, for Anthony Joshua to just overthrow and look dominant in. Yeah, you know, what's his name is very defensive minded, and I think it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be close. It's going to go to the scorecards, and you know, Anthony will probably have the A-side advantage and home court advantage, and but you know, Usyk is, you know, on a level when it comes to boxing, you know, so it's going to be exciting to see.
All right, thank you, man. Anything else for the FightHype fans?
Man, follow me on my Instagram, Michael Bounty Hunter.
Thank you. Good luck on Tuesday, Tim.
Appreciate you guys.
your time.
Thank you. One
See you
love,
Tuesday.
baby.
See you Tuesday.